On the trade front, Korea's exports in May fell for the 8th month in a row, keeping the trade balance in the red for more than a year. Our Soo-jin has the latest figures.
South Korea's exports continued to fall last month. Data from the Trade Ministry on Thursday shows that the value of exports fell 15.2% from the previous year to $52.2 billion in May. That's the 8th consecutive month that monthly exports have seen an on-year drop. The downward trend in exports is largely due to the slump in semiconductors, the nation's key export item. Chip exports last month fell more than 36% compared to the previous year. They have seen an on-year decline since last August. According to the Trade Ministry, May's poor export figures were partly down to the base effect after the country posted its second highest ever export figures in May the previous year. Exports to 6 major areas such as China, the US, the ASEAN region, and the EU all dropped compared to the year before. The country's exports to China last month, however, recovered to the $10 billion mark, and the daily value of exports was the highest since last October. Meanwhile, imports were down 14% from the previous year to $54.3 billion last month. With exports continuing to fall short of imports, the nation logged a trade deficit of $2.1 billion. This is the 15th consecutive month that the trade balance has remained in the red and the longest deficit since the 1997 Asian financial crisis. However, after peaking at more than $12 billion in January, the trade deficit is beginning to shrink. Last month was the second straight month since June last year that the deficit has been below the $2 billion mark. The Trade Ministry said it will focus on supporting and marketing promising export items as well as diversifying the export market. Soo-jin, Arirang News.